Hello and welcome to Coffee and Tarot. My name is Mary, and today we are asking two questions, two parts of the reading. The first part is about how is your person perceiving you? What kind of person your person thinks you are? And then the second part will be asking what is the best course of action? What does this person need you to do in order to choose you? To choose to be with you. So you have three cards to pick from. The first one is the owl spirit, the second one the dog spirit, and the third one the otter spirit. Please visualize your person, concentrate, don't overthink it, and make your choice. I'm going to start with pile number one. And welcome pile number one if you chose the owl spirit. This is your reading. So first of all, the owl spirit is speaking about focus, and of course the owl also speaks about wisdom. So I need to say that the situation is asking for a lot of wisdom from your end and also from your person's end. Patience and focus. No scattered emotions, no scattered thoughts will be beneficial in this case. This calls for a lot of focus, a lot of patience, and a lot of wisdom. That's the message from the owl. So let's see now the tarot what the tarot has to say. How is this person seeing you? What kind of person you are to them? Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. On the back of the deck they have the Justice card. So your person sees you as someone who is very confident, determined person, competitive, with strong beliefs, not very easy to handle sometimes because of such strong beliefs and because you fight so much for what you want and what you believe in. You really don't give up, to the point of being almost difficult to handle you. At the same time, this person sees you as a very loving, Queen of Cups, compassionate. When you are in a less fiery mode, when you are more tranquil, you're very easygoing, you're very nurturing. They love that about you. They also admire your fiery capacity to defend your beliefs and your needs and your boundaries. They also see you as mentally stimulating. They like to have conversations with you. You inspire them a lot because you have a lot of good ideas and a lot of good perspectives. But mind you, when you are fighting for an idea or an opinion, you may become quite handful, quite how do I say this in English? Competitive, I feel. So besides that, this person sees you as generous, generous person, but also very in tune with your emotional needs, your own emotional needs. And generally they see you satisfied with your current life, with what you have. You share, this person thinks you share, you have no problems sharing your abundance with others and with them. But they also see you mostly when you are in a calmer state, tranquil state, even loving state, as a bit of a mystery, enticing mystery that causes them fascination. So this person really admires you. You are not boring at all to them. You're very interesting. And they also admire your generosity and your capability of fighting for what you believe. I don't see your person finding any defects on you, anything bad about you. In fact, I see they have a very realistic opinion about you. They clearly see you as you are. They're also very observant. So, what does this person need from you in order to choose you to be their partner? What does this person need from you exactly? Star, Nine of Spears, Queen of Stones, Ten of Stones, the Chariot, the Tower, Ace of Stones. Stones are pentacles. Seven of Cauldrons, and the Hanged Man. And on the back of the deck they have the Four of Stones. Well, the first message that is coming is that this person needs that you don't give up on them. But there's also a message here that speaks about not acting either, not interfering. So let's see the details here. In the back of the deck, as a general energy, you have the Four of Stones that speaks about being too attached to what you already have, being too possessive, not letting go of anything out of fear. And supporting these cards, we have the Nine of Spears that speaks about defensiveness, but also not letting go. So what I see here is this person needs, even if your person doesn't know it, but that's what they need. This person needs to feel that you're not letting go of this, even if it's hard for you, but at the same time, you need to find that difficult balance between being there, not letting go, letting them know that you are still there, that you are still invested in this, but at the same time, not interfering. That's the strong message that is coming here. With a star, the star is about hope. So this person, your person, wants to feel that this hope is never lost. They have time. You are there to wait for them. So with the Queen of Stones, this is the energy they need for you to embody. And the Queen of Stones is grounded, is there. It doesn't go away. She is also she. I say she, but it may be a he. If you are a he, well, she doesn't let you down. You know what you can expect from a Queen of Stones. She's grounded and abundant, also caring and nurturing. She takes care of things. What this person is acknowledging, what this person knows and feels deep down inside, is that if you force things to rush forward with a chariot, the energy of the tower will fall upon you too, or upon them. And the tower is chaos. So you don't really go rushing forwards in chaos, right? You will probably crash. That's what your person thinks and feels and knows, that they don't want this to happen. So I say your person needs you to stand still with a hangman, because yes, this is an idol energy, and an energy of sacrifice, sacrificing oneself in order to not get things even worse, or in order to improve things. That's what this person wants from you. And with the Seven of Cauldrons, with the owl energy also, this person is asking you to keep your focus, don't lose your head, and stay grounded. Stay calm about this. There's the potential here for building something together from scratch with the Ace of Stones. That's a promise of growing roots together, and those roots to grow into a legacy with the Ten of Stones. True stability between the two of you. So if your person is in another relationship where they have stability with the other person, you must know that that's what's missing in your connection: stability. The things that they already built with the other person, they don't want to lose that. So they need to feel very sure that with you they can risk starting everything again, that the most probable outcome will be this Ten of Stones. So that's what your person needs from you in order to, make a choice that is favorable to you. Anyway, let's pull some advice from the cards that are not energies of your person. There are more neutral energies about your actions regarding this connection. Advice for pile one, please. A little help. Never-ending story. And young. And on the back of the deck, you have orphan. So these are always difficult situations with a lot of pain. And I think yours is not an exception here. With the orphan cards, Spirit is acknowledging that the situation leaves you feeling feeling very lonely, even when you are together with other people. Even when and if you are with your person, you feel lonely because you don't feel complete. There is always this sense of abandonment every time that breaks your heart. So, the advice of your person about what you should do is not easy for you to do, of course. It's really a sacrifice, the hanged man sacrifice. And you should, you know, think deeply if that's what you want in your life. Sacrifice and living this never-ending story over and over again with, your every time you live this cycle, the expectation is that you live it with a new perspective every time you add a little bit more information about the situation and about how you handle it. That's called learning. I hope you are learning, but it's painful, and I'm not getting here a definite outcome about your situation. It just says it's a never ending story, and contrarily to the idle energy that came from your person as advice, Spirit is giving this card Young that speaks about action. And I apologize if this is contradictory, but it's the message I'm getting. It doesn't speak about being passive and waiting and not interfering and being there waiting for them. It speaks about acting. Now, those acts, I don't know what those acts are because it doesn't say, but definitely it's not telling you to not do anything. And I need to say that when you act, you must have the best interest, your best interest in your mind, not other people's interests, and not fear also. With a little help card, I feel that you really should ask help from someone, because this thing is not being easy at all. With this loneliness card here, an orphan card, you need companionship. You need not to feel completely out in the cold, abandoned, and with no help from no one. So that's the advice here. You reached a point where a little help would be very welcome. So that's it. No miracles here. We live in the real world. So, at least in this pile. So, I'm sorry for not a more positive message with a happy ending here, but that's what we have today. Don't forget that this is a general reading. It may not be your story. So that's it, pile 1. Let's move on to pile 2. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the dog spirit, this is your reading. So everyone knows that the dog is about loyalty, friendship, also sacrifice and instinct and defending who we love. So take all this as it resonates. It's pretty clear. And let's ask the tarot at this time, what kind of person does your person think you are? What is their opinion about you currently? With your strengths and weaknesses. So King of Wands, Two of Cups and Two of Swords and Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Moon, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and on the back of the deck, the Hierophant. So there are a lot of nuances here about how your person sees you. You are definitely person, a very complete person with a lot of traits here. As the back of the deck energy, you have the Hierophant. That speaks about being traditional. This person thinks and sees you as someone that, for some of you at least, is a traditional person, likes order, follows the status quo of society. For others, your person may see you as a mentor, someone with a lot of knowledge, and you may be, this can even represent a profession, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a professor, someone who can help others and also who shares knowledge. This is how your person sees you overall, but there is a lot of other stuff here about how your person is currently seeing you. Well, this person sees you at this time divided between being completely unmotivated and closed off, and on the other hand, with spurs of enthusiasm. So they see you divided between these two energies, not very consistent. What I feel is that your person knows you are, your nature is of this King of Wands, a go-getter, self-confident, goes after what he wants, But at this time, this King of Wands has lost his thunder and is feeling very unmotivated and very disenchanted with the world in general. So they see you in this impasse, in this bad compromise, in this bad place at the time. This has to do about the moon energy. This person is aware, or they think, or they see that you're kind of insecure right now. All this confidence of the King of Wands is lost, because the moon here is speaking about insecurities and mostly about fear of being alone, fear of abandonment. With the Five of Pentacles together with the moon, that's how they see you. You're in a fragile state right now, because you have the Knight of Cups here attached to all these cards. This Knight of Cups, by being blocked, is turning into kind of person disappointed with love. That kind of person that thinks that there are no happy endings in love connections, that stop believing in love. Overall, despite all this, I feel this person thinks that you are in this state right now, but that your true nature, if you are in a good place, you are generally an abundant, stable person with a lot of capability to build stuff, to build good foundations, good solid foundations. You have good capacities in when it comes to your work, and you achieved a lot in your life before this cycle, this negative cycle, this negative mindset that you have now. That's how your person perceives you now at this time. So let's ask, what does your person think they need from you in order to choose to share their life with you, to be together, for you to be together. Six of Spears, Five of Spears, the Moon, Temperance, Page of Stones, Strength, Ten of Cauldrons, Six of Cauldrons, and again the Queen of Stones on top of the other Queen of Stones, and on the back of the deck they have the Hanged Man. So as the overall energy, this person is asking you to sacrifice yourself in order to let things be as they are for the moment. Do not interfere, do not act, and let things unfold naturally. That's how they are thinking, that about your general position in this matter. Your general energy in this love triangle is this Hanged Man here. They don't want you to press them, to put pressure on them. So I feel you are probably in separation, or if you are not in separation, you had a conflict and now you're angry with each other. That's at least how they feel. And what they need from you at this time is a reconciliation. You have two cards here that speak about that. The Six of Cauldrons and the Temperance card is about a reconciliation. As a central card, you have the Page of Stones that speaks about a helpful mindset. They don't want you to interfere too much in this. They don't want you to enter the competition here, to enter this competition mode. They just need you to help them with the Page of Stones. And this is, you know, the little helper energy. The Page of Stones is about that young boy or girl that is a little helper. So kind of a sidekick energy here. That's what they are asking from you. And do not put pressure on them. Strength card. Do not force them to do anything. Guys, this is the message here, of course. You may completely disagree with this. And it may not be your story, but this is so far the message that I'm getting from here. So they need you to come forward as this Queen of Stones, reliable person, stable, abundance, a comfortable zone for them, comfort zone even, with this sense of family bliss, even though you're not a family, but that's how they want to feel when they are with you. Everything is blissful and you take care of everything to make their life comfortable. Sorry guys if this is you know, it seems they are pretty focused on what they need from you and not what you need from them, but you know, that's what they want. They feel with this that they would choose to be with you as a partner. That was the question here. So you have to let go of this feeling that you have to win. Six of Spears, Six of Wands. You have to let go of this sense of competition, Five of Wands, and you have to let go of your fears. Fear of losing your person to someone else. So that was your person's advice. We are now asking Spirit, what is the advice for you in this matter? I'm asking Spirit to give me more positive readings, because this is pretty disencouraging, at least for me. This is removing all the power, all your power. It's removing your boundaries, your power, your needs. Well, that's my opinion. What do I know about this? So, Spirit is safe. Follow the rules. Message in a bottle. And being fair. And on the back of the deck you have peace. So as a summation of energies, Spirit is giving you the card of peace. That means that you should make the decisions that make you feel at peace with those same decisions. and not stuff that is really a sacrifice and a turmoil to you. So if this advice that your person is giving you is feeling something is feeling to you as something that will bring you some kind of peace, well, go ahead. If not, this is not to be followed. What you need to do is to be fair, but mostly to yourself. In all relationships, there has to be a balance of give and take. It's not all for one person and not all for the other. It has to be shared. All needs have to be put on the scales, and things must be more or less even. It doesn't have to be completely even, but, well, at least there has to be some kind of balance here in your connection and everyone else's connection. So you may do this because this following the rules, maybe the rules your person is giving you to follow. And I feel that's really that. This person is giving you some rules that you have to follow, and you must not question in order to be in a good place with them. That's what Spirit is saying. You are being offered rules to follow. What about your rules? What about your boundaries? What about your needs? Where do these fit in these rules? So this is food for thought, of course. And this message in a bottle speaks about something that you currently don't know, but you will. It speaks about a piece of knowledge that you will have access to. It doesn't have to be a message. It doesn't have to be a contact. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just a piece of information that you will have, and you will not expect to have this piece of information, and that will be very helpful to you. So that's it, pile 2. This is your reading today. I hope it gives you something to think about if this resonates with you. And of course, these are not easy situations, so there are no easy answers. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. So let's now move to pile number 3. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Otter Spirit, this speaks about playfulness and going with the flow. If you are a mother or a father, this also speaks to me about playing with your children and nurturing them. So that's the message. Take it as it resonates, if this speaks to you or not. But what it says is that in this situation, going with the flow and some playfulness is very important. Also, you or your person may have children. So let's see. How is your person perceiving you right now? What kind of person do they think you are? Your flaws, your strengths, your qualities, whatever it is that they see most strongly in you. So the Magician, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the devil. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. Okay, so many people here. So I feel your person sees you as a lot of people inside of you, have a lot of people inside of you. You show different people according to different circumstances. That's how I feel. So in the back of the deck you have the Six of Wands. That speaks about, in this case, appearances. So I think your person has this opinion that you are a bit focused on how others perceive you, what are the opinions of others, and because of that you change your behavior a bit according to with whom you are. Okay, you are a certain person to them, you are a different person to your best friend, you are a different person to your family, in your work, you're a different person. That's how they see you. So they think that, at least with them, who you truly are is this Queen of Wands. That's the central card. And at this moment, well, with this Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Devil, the Emperor all around her, I feel that your person is thinking that you put a lot of pressure on them. You have you're not very patient. You get angry easily. Sometimes you let out some harsh words, and you're very impulsive. You're also a bit, I'm sorry, this of course, take it as it resonates, guys. This is not meant to be triggering, but your person, if this is your story, thinks that you are a bit controlling too. And you expect them to follow the rules you give them to follow. So, let's see more. Sometimes you tether between being a little bit harsh and controlling, and the other times you go the opposite way. You withdraw, you stay very mysterious, and you don't share what you feel with them, depending on, perhaps when you are too tired of arguing, you just give them the silent treatment, and you left them out in the cold. A lot of times you emotionally withdraw from them. So despite all this, your person sees you as someone very skillful. You may be very good with words, with how you speak. You may write as a hobby, or you may be a writer. And an intelligent person, that's how your person sees you. So that, because you are too impulsive for them, they see that this is sometimes hard to handle an intelligent person as you are. When you argue and when you defend yourself, when you fight, you're very big opponent. So that's the snapshot of how your person is currently seeing you. Of course, they see more stuff in you, but that's the strongest energy that is coming now. Perhaps this is, of course, because of your current situation, what you're living now. So, what does your person thinks they need from you in order to be with you as a partner, as a definite partner? They have the Seven of Spears, the Fool, the Star, the Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cauldrons, Knight of Stones, and the Hermit. And on the back of the deck they have the Six of Stones. That speaks about that dynamic of giving and taking in any that exists in any relationship. So let's see, what do they feel they need from you? Well, for some of you, not all, but at least for some of you, your person feels that you may not know exactly what you want in this connection. They need to be clear that you would give them the stability that they need, because they may already be in a stable reality with a lot of with substantial abundance they built with another person. It's pretty scary to leap in with its full energy into a new situation with another person and not knowing if they have guarantees. Of course, there are no guarantees anywhere, but that's how they feel. If they have guarantees of having the same stability with you, if you will not fail them. So that's the main energy. And because they have this Six of Stones, it speaks about the same. If they're wondering, they need to be really, really, really sure, even if that's pretty hard to be sure of everything, of anything, life is not sure. But that's how they feel. They need to be really, really, really sure that you will build something very stable with them. They have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Stones that speaks about stability. Also the Nine of Stones, and on the top they have this Fool card that speaks about leaping into this reality. They want to know for sure that they are not leaping into, a sea full of sharks or whatever. That's what came to mind. So that's the main message here. But then we have other messages, such as they need to feel what they felt in the beginning with you. This Three of Cauldrons here. This is a lot of good moments of social life, having fun together. That's the energy here. They want to have fun with you again, because that's now in the past, and they miss that. That's the foundation where they want to build the stable blocks of this connection. They need to know that your connection will be pleasing to them, will be fun, you will be companions, you will share adventures, you will share joyful moments. You have 2 cards of joy here, 4 of spears and 3 of cauldrons. So they're asking you with the hermit cards that you are wise enough. Oh, yeah. So you have the author. I had forgotten about it. Fun. Okay, going with the flow. It's the same energy. But anyway, they are asking you to search within yourself with the hermit in order to be certain that you really want to be with them, and build something very stable with them. I don't know, for some reason they don't they are not certain that you feel that way. The thing is, there is some defensiveness here with the 7 of spears and the star. There is some distance at the moment, then some distance between the 2 of you, and that of course makes ground for a lot of doubts and fears. Anyway, there is hope here, and there is the willing to fight for this also. So finally, a positive message. Let's see, what is the advice from Spirit? Because what I just said is the message from your person. You get a message from Spirit now with advice for you. For pile 3, please. Thinker, okay, there's the hermit. Deep wisdom, okay, there's the hermit again. And unfinished symphony. And on the back of the deck they have it's not for you. So yes, this is pretty much in accordance with the message from your person. Your person isn't really sure that you are in it for the long term, that you are fully in it. That's why they have this, it's not for you. Maybe they think, sometimes you think you don't want this connection anymore. Sometimes your person thinks that you don't like them, you don't love them anymore, or you have doubts about that. Maybe you conveyed that message somehow, I don't know. So with the thinker card and the deep wisdom, this is the energy of the hermits. You have to really think that if this is really the person you want to be, okay, till you are very old, an old couple, grow old with them, because this person is not completely sure that you want that. There's this unfinished symphony that speaks that at least your person doesn't have all the information, or doesn't feel they have all the information. And this might also be advice really for you. Maybe you're not sure sometimes if you really want this person. Well, take it as it resonates. So that's it, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, press like and subscribe, and that's all for today. Bye bye.